D-Lo 404 Boxing. Shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to Marlo's Corner Trades and the whole block fam. Hands up to Marlo's Corner. Go over there and subscribe. Check them out on Fight Night. Check us out on Fight Night because I'm usually over there with them. All right. So, I gone back and forth about this subject so many times. And for good reason. So here it is again. You know, Errol Spence Jr. made his presence felt by doing that interview at the Charlo Harrison fight. He's letting the world know, hey, I'm all right. I'm resuming training, and I'm ready to get in there with the best. So, of course, naturally, all the pressure and banter and outcry comes about the the Bud Crawford fight. Now, not that I'm not seeing the pressure on Spence to make the fight, but I'm actually seeing pressure on Bud to make the fight with Spence. And my position has been that I don't want to see Bud Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr. with Errol Spence Jr. coming back from that accident. I like to see him fight his mandatory for the I think it's the IBF, and I forget what the guy's name, but I think his IBF mandatory is the guy that beat Collazo in a horrible fight. I actually felt like Collazo was getting the better of this guy before he ended up. I think he ended up getting stopped on cuts or something. But that guy, I think, will be a good opponent for Errol Spence Jr. coming off of that injury. But that said, Errol Spence Jr. is a fighter. He's a grown man. He's his own man. If that's not the direction he wants to go in, and if he's saying that he's ready to fight the very best out there, and that he wants to fight these guys for the title, and if fighting guys for the title means that he wants to fight Bud Crawford, then I have to support that fight. Because Errol Spence Jr. knows himself, he knows his body, he knows what he wants to do, what direction he wants to take his career in, and if he feels like he's ready for that fight, then that fight should be able to be made. But that goes for both sides. Errol Spence, his side can't make the fight by himself. Terrence Crawford's side has to be on board with making the fight as well. But my position of not want to see the fight because I want to see what Errol looks like, this, that, and the other, the reality is that that's not for me to say. I can say that's what I want, but at the end of the day, if they make the fight, I'm not going to shit on the fight and be like, oh, they shouldn't be fighting this, that, and the other, because that's that man's career. And if he feels like he's ready, his team feels like he's ready, they know what they're looking at better than I do. And they're not going to put him in a situation where they feel like he's at risk of, basically he's not 100% ready to fight, put it like that. If he gets in the ring with Terrence Crawford, then he and his team feels that he is 100% capable of putting up the best possible fight that he could, and having another fight in the interim wouldn't make it a hill of beans worth of difference. So if that's the case, and that's the fight they decide to make, then I'm all for it. All I want to say is, should Terrence Crawford beat Errol Spence Jr., I don't care how it happens. I don't care if it's a unanimous decision. I don't care if it's a split decision. I don't care if it's a first round knockout. I don't care if it's a 12th round knockout. I don't care if it's a disqualification. I don't care if it's a technical decision. However it happens, should Terrence Crawford beat Errol Spence Jr., I don't want to hear any excuses about Errol wasn't ready, because he is making it clear that he is fit to fight. He's ready to resume training. He's ready to resume his career, and he wants to fight the best out there. He said he don't want tune-ups, and quite frankly, that mandatory that he has, that guy's a tune-up. That guy's every bit the tune-up that people felt like Mean Machine was for Bud Crawford. So that said, should the fight happen, there's no excuses. I mean, it's cut and dry. Two of the very best welterweights in the world fighting, and that's all that should be on the table. Everything prior to that shouldn't matter. Who Terrence Crawford fought before they got in the ring shouldn't matter. Who Errol Spence fought before they got in the ring shouldn't matter. What happened outside of the ring for either fighter shouldn't matter. The only thing that should matter is those two guys are squaring off face to face. And I stand behind that, not only if they fight next, but whenever they fight. Because that's the same position I took when Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather Jr. fought. And Manny Pacquiao had taken like 2 losses prior to, in between the time that the fight first caught traction and the time that the fight actually took place. I felt like that was the Manny Pacquiao that was there to be fought. That was the Floyd Mayweather that was there to be fought. And whoever won was just the best between the two of them. No excuses. So that's my same position I'm taking on this. Whenever they fight, it is what it is. The best man will win. And I don't want to hear anything about whatever happened to either guy prior. It's the same. And that goes both ways. I don't care what happens with Terrence Crawford's career between now and the time he fights Errol Spence Jr. Should Errol Spence Jr. blow him out in 1 round, beat him by UD, beat him by technical decision, knock him out in the 12th, whatever the case may be, I don't want any excuses for why Terrence Crawford lost the fight. The best man will win that fight, hands down, regardless. That's all I got to say on it. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.